One of the things I like to do with my students at the beginning of each lesson to kind of warm up and improve their sense of time is to use the BeatNik on a particular tempo and a particular subdivision. So whatever the student needs help with, that's usually what I kind of focus in. For this demonstration, I'm going to use 30-second note subdivisions at 90 beats per minute because I'm trying to improve my single stroke roll. So I have the BeatNik set up for those parameters. I have my timer here set for a minute, and what I'm going to try to do is just play single strokes for a minute and try to be as accurate as I possibly can. Okay, so let me grab the camera here and we'll take a look at my readout. It always helps to have the $6 Million Man as your timer as well. That helps motivate me. Alright, so right in the middle of the screen is my accuracy. So you see I scored a 95% accuracy, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. Typically with my students, before I change the tempo, I require them to get 80% accuracy or above. So up here in this corner you can see I've got the tempo set at 90 and then my subdivisions are at 32nd. One of the nice features about the BeatNik, if you look at all these dotted columns here, you see there's 8 of them. So those represent the 8 30-second notes that are in a measure. So when I'm playing and when my students play, every time they hit the pad, there is a vertical line that happens in real time. And if it's before the dotted column, then you know you're rushing. If it's after the dotted column, then you know you're dragging. So as you're playing, you can get real-time feedback as to whether or not you're rushing or dragging, and then you can make the appropriate adjustments, which is really, really nice. So probably my favorite thing about the BeatNik is that it employs all 3 ways we learn. You know, it employs the visual learning, the audible learning, and the tactile learning, all at the same time, all in real time. And then after the session's done, it gives you different views. So on this view here, every time you strike the pad, it generates a pixel. So the more accurate you are, or rather the more consistent you are, those are the high peaks. So obviously you want your high peaks to be inside that column. And as you see here, most of mine are inside the column. There's a few errant hits here and there, but by and large, most of them are inside the beat there, which is where we want them to be. If you know what your sticking pattern is, in this case it's right, left, so we know that's right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So you can really see which hand at what point of the subdivision needs improvement, okay? On this screen here, we've got, this time rather than vertical dotted columns, we've just got one single one that's actually horizontal. And then the entire length of those pixels there, that represents the minute that I played. So anything above the dotted column is coming in earlier, rushing, and anything below is dragging. So again, you can see that the majority of my hits are inside the column, which is where we want them to be. And anytime there's like an errant peak, like right here, there I dragged considerably, there I rushed, I made the appropriate adjustment, but not overcompensating. I tried to keep it where the adjustment was minimal so the time wasn't affected. So again, the BeatNik is a great tool. I highly recommend it. I'm very honored to represent the company as an endorser. If you guys want to check this product out, go to onboardresearch.com. They also make some really nice tuners as well. This is an invaluable tool both for my own development and for the development of my students. Can't recommend it more. So thanks for watching, guys.